Hey everybody, this is Jeff with Reverb, and in today's lesson I want to talk about some ideas and concepts from the playing of the legendary Terry Kath from the band Chicago, of course. You know, the folklore is people used to ask Jimi Hendrix what it was like to be the greatest guitar player in the world, and he would say, I don't know, you got to ask Terry Kath. So, I mean, just a fantastic, innovative guitar player, played all kinds of guitars. I've seen a lot of footage of him with a Strat, so today I brought a 1982 Fender Strat, which is actually, I believe, to be the first time they reissued a 62. So it's an 82 reissue of a 62. Playing through a Magnetone amp. I got 3 Pro analog devices, pedals here, a Manticore drive, a Mark IV fuzz drive, and a Super Quack wah. Terry was known to play a fuzz face from time to time and known to play a wah quite a bit. But the thing about Terry's playing, when I was learning some of these licks, is how fast he can play and still play cool melodic things at very high speeds, especially live. So a lot of these licks I'm basing off things I heard him do on different live recordings of 25 or 624. So I'm playing over that groove. The first one I want to show you that I picked up, and I'm going to kick this fuzz on so I can kind of show you how Terry got kind of a fuzzy sound from that fuzz face. We would be in the key of A. I'm playing off, kind of playing off A minor, pentatonic, in Dorian, kind of a mix, the note selection here. But what I'm doing really quick. I'm starting here at the 7th fret on the B string and doing a quick. Immediately after I do that, I'm coming down to the ring finger on the 9th fret of the G string and then sliding to the 7 and pulling off to the 5. If I slow that down, so I'm really only picking the note here, and the rest are slides, hammer-ons, and pull-offs. And then I'm adding a pull-off from an A to a G on the D string, which would be 7th fret to the 5th fret. Now I'm going up to the blue note on the blues scale, which would be the E flat, and doing the same concept. So I'm doing a slide and then a pull-off here, 8, 7, 5, and then doing 2 pull-offs on the end. So again, on the end, I'm playing the 7th fret of the D string, and then pull-offs again, 7, 5, 7, 5, G string, D string. So I'm going, so the whole lick. Kick the fuzz on to try and get that Terry sound. His guitar playing is almost, I describe it as like stream of consciousness guitar playing. And that's just one lick that I took out of a constant barrage flow of killer runs that he does in a live version of that song. So you could follow it up with. He just keeps going and going like nobody else. So. Terry loved wah-wah pedals. He played with a fuzz wah-wah combination quite a bit. So this lick here, I'm going to kick on the wah. You can do it without the wah too, but it sounds really cool with. And he's almost tapping the wah in rhythm to a beat, you know, like he's keeping the beat with the wah. But just doing really hard bends, really digging into them. Not really vibrato, just kind of bending it up and down and digging in pretty well with the pick. In the key of A, I'm at the 7th fret doing full bends down the regular pitch back to full. You can add a little vibrato in the end if you can find the time to fit it in there. Then he's doing the same thing at the 8th fret on the B string. And you can throw some notes in between like. and then 10th fret. Same concept, and then 13th fret. But with the wah, it really has a nice cutty sound to it. Another one in a similar vein as some of those kind of rolling pentatonic patterns I was showing you is this one, where I like Terry gets like, he just gets on 2 notes and just keeps drilling those 2 notes. So all I'm doing here is I'm doing a bend at the 7th fret on the G string, and then holding the 5th fret on the B and the E string, with this part of my finger, the kind of the typical. So after he does that, he goes to the 8th fret on the B string, and then he has his index finger on the 5th fret here, and he's doing pull-offs, but picking each one and doing, it could vary how many he does depending on which version you listen to, but a bunch of them in a row. And then following up with pull-offs from a D to a C and an A to a G, which would be 7th fret to the 5th fret on the G string, and then 7th fret, 5th fret on the D string, and doing them repeatedly. So slowly, if I do the whole lick. Another, I call it a crazy lick, but crazy lick that I found from Terry Kath listening to these live recordings is just a succession of descending pull-offs. Up to speed. Of course, he would attach that to another streaming flow of notes. Right, so what I'm doing here is I'm at the 10th fret of the B string, and I'm just doing a pull-off to the 8, and then I'm doing a pull-off from 8 to 7. Then from 9 to 7 on the G string, 7 to 5 on G, 5 to 4, 7 to 5 on D, 5 to 4 on D. You can kind of see the scale there. And, I don't specifically try to slide to each note, but sometimes I kind of inadvertently, the slide just kind of happened just trying to get to the next note. So it's like. Well, I hope you enjoyed checking out some of these concepts that I took from Terry Kath's fantastic guitar playing. If he hasn't been on your radar, put him on and dig back into some of that cool 70s Chicago stuff, and you'll really find some great stuff. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Reverb.